Hey. Just giving people a little bit of time. I'm not going to give too much time because I know it's late. But if people get here late, they can just watch the replay. Hey. Haven't seen you on here before. I'll wait a couple minutes and see if anybody else comes on. Yeah. I was going to say I'd never seen you on live before. Well, welcome. My screen isn't like doing its touch screen for some reason. I don't know why. When I touch it, it doesn't do anything. What the heck? Stop being weird. I'm going to see if we're going to get any more people. Just giving people a chance because it's late, but I'm not going to give too long. Quit doing that. You're going to act like a fool. You can go back in the crate. Stop. You're a dog. Hit the like button, guys. It helps the algorithm in my channel. All right, it's late. I don't expect a lot of people, so I'm gonna go ahead, I guess, and start talking. I'm pretty tired tonight, so I'm not really sure how this is going to go. But hi, Denise. I wanted to get it out because they're doing a search tomorrow. So I'm hoping I can get some sort of information to help, but I don't know. I can't promise anything. I'm going to try. Like I said, I'm tired. I'm super tired. So, because I did two, there were mini readings, but I was already tired to begin with. Like, I'm trying to catch up energetically because I've been doing so much. So, I'm going to try, but I don't know because I'm tired. If I don't get a lot, then I'll just have to try another one and try again. But there's a couple validations on Harmony I want to talk about. I was actually going to make her own video. Yes, it's a new case. Because, they were searching the apartment today, and you guys remember I got Pearl. I don't remember what case it was. It was a few cases before hers. This is why I need to go back and type all my readings up, which I haven't been able to do that either. Where did I get that? I think I got it in Jen. I know I got it. And then I mentioned it in the live because... Where did I get that at? Who is this? I also got Douglas. Okay, so I think Douglas and Pearl fit. This is the first Alexis reading. So I think, because I got Pearl and Douglas in there, and so I found out today that the apartment that they looked for Harmony on is off of Pearl Street. I mean, it's Union this way and Pearl this way. So that kind of blew me away a little bit. There's also a Bridge Street, and I was talking about a bridge. And I remember when we did Harmony, I saw a Pearl, State Park, and I was like, oh, I got that. But it was like I was pulled to the name again. So it's just funny that it actually is fitting her case, and that's the apartment they searched today. So that was really good validation. That one time, not the one time, but one of the times I got a reading or got a name, it was at the apartment they searched today. So we were able to go from that apartment to, guess what, 10 minutes from that apartment is the state line, and there is a wooded area right over it. It's called, what's it called? Manchester Shazam, I think. Also, the river was like I was talking about in my reading, how it goes horizontal along the state line, like further up, and then it switches. So they could have hit a straight shot, 10 minutes, and there's a wooded area right past. I don't know if it's that exact wooded area, but it's just weird that there's a wooded area right over the state line, 10 minutes from the house. So I kept seeing that all day today. One thing I did see the last when I did the reading, but I didn't say it because I second guessed it because I was seeing a wooded area. Was the box on fire? No, I don't know if she was in the box or they just burned the box, or if they were burning something else. I don't know. I just thought I'd say it, but I keep getting that wooded area, so I don't that's what I've gotten all day today. So I just wanted to say that that's the area I'm interested in now that we've gone from the apartment, which is what I needed to go from before. And it would make sense now. I was thinking about it. They put her in a box and they moved. They just put her with the stuff, right? So, maybe that's what the fire is then. Okay. I don't know. I didn't know how it fit, or it didn't make sense. And I know I need to quit doing that. I need to just say what I get. But sometimes I second guess things, and I need to quit doing that. That's the human side of me. So I'm working on that. Okay, so with that being said, I just wanted to put that Pearl thing out there. I thought that was really validated that for me today. And the weird that they took out the refrigerator, because I had that dream. I don't know if it was a freezer or fridge, but it was a standing up one that I had posted about. The dream was really weird. It's hit symbolically about 3 cases, because there was a number 10 above it. Well, that's like the house by like where Riker was found. The mount, there was an emblem on the fridge that I think, or freezer fridge, whatever it was, that I think fits Jen's case. And there is what else? Oh yeah, Riker's mom had a tattoo, and I had said that the woman had a tattoo on her leg that was in the fridge or freezer. So I don't know. It's weird. No, you didn't miss anything. I'm just kind of chatting for a minute. Just talking about the validation for Harmony today with the Pearl Street Air Street. The apartment they were looking at is Union this way and Pearl this way. So anyways, I know you guys tell me to quit second guessing. I don't mean to. It's a human part of me. I just do it. So yeah. Like I was saying, I'm a little tired tonight. I don't know how good this reading's going to be. I'm hoping it's good. If it's not good, we'll just do another one. That's all I can do, I guess. So the ways to support me are down in the description box in the See More section. I do private readings. You can get a hold of me at thepsychicsleuth@gmail.com. I think I'm pretty reasonable. So that's the best way to get a hold of me for a private reading. And if anybody feels so inclined, they can do donations. They can send super chats, but I'm not getting my super chats for some reason. Said I haven't made enough, but I have, so I have to figure that out. But if I don't get my internet done by this Friday, we won't be doing live readings for a while. So I either need to schedule readings or something. But just putting that out there, I do have open schedule, especially for next week. If anybody wants a reading, anybody wants to donate, I'd appreciate it. They don't have to, but it's there if you want to. Because it does take a lot of hours, a lot of energy, a lot of time. And this is my job right now. I'm really trying to grow my channel and make a better career out of this, which it's getting better, but it's not where we want it to be. Also down below is the podcast link. If you guys have not seen it, I suggest it. Everybody tells me they love it. It's the Psychic Sleuth podcast, so you can find it on Spotify if you want to as well, or Apple or whatever. But that link is down below. The link to my book on Amazon is down below. The membership link is down below, and Patreon is down below. Patreon, I have 2 readings on Ted Bundy and one on O.J. Simpson. So if you're wanting to listen and find out about that, O.J. Simpson one was actually, they were all kind of shocking. Ted Bundy really opened up to me, and I don't know anybody else that's done that. So if you're interested in that, I mean, you can join for just $1. I work on cases there that I don't really work on here. So with that being said, I think that's all the ways that you can support me down below. So I'm going to tell you how I work for those of you that are new, and then I'm going to clear, because I need to re-clear. I was going to do it before I come on, but see, Denise says OJ was good. I know I've got to get another Pateron up. I'm trying to think of what I want to do. A lot of people like the Ted Bundy one too. I want to do a validation video for that, because there's so much validation of cases that we thought he was responsible for it that, you know, it was never known for sure. So, yeah, I put different things on there. So there's that. All right. So information can be past, present, or future, symbolic, or have multiple meanings. Spirit does use my references or experiences to try to explain what they're trying to say. Sometimes it can be a little bit like charades and trying to figure it out, but for the most part, they have a way that they communicate with me that I understand. So remember that this is just puzzle pieces, okay? So Spirit gives puzzle pieces what they feel is important to help us try to fit together what happened, where they are. So yeah, I know there's a lot of them I want to do, like Merlin Monroe and stuff like that, but anyways, so what was I saying? Oh yeah. I think Spirit's trying to come through because my mind's going a little all over the place. Sorry, I apologize. That happens sometimes. Anyways, these are puzzle pieces, okay? So I can't promise that I'm gonna get every piece of information. Hopefully I get important information. I can't promise that I'm gonna get location is really hard, so I mostly see it like I'm there. I see it like I'm standing there. It's really hard for me on a map, so usually it's helpful if people are from the area that know where I'm talking about, because I can get really descriptive, and sometimes I do get names and stuff, but not always. Keep in mind that I do get interconnects. The way that my interconnects have been working lately is that I've been getting information in a couple prior readings. Just like, for instance, with, Jen, I got Pearl in that one. Or no, not Jen. That wasn't Jen. That was Gabe, Alexis Gabe. I got Pearl in that one and ended up fitting Harmony before I ever worked it. So it's coming in a couple cases prior. For the case, that I do the next, or a couple cases down. And I've even had interconnects as far back as a year, 3 years. It's crazy because Riker had an interconnect with Kenneth Howard, and about everything I got in Kenneth fit Riker 3 years later. So that's what I mean by interconnects. And it's usually with similar cases, or just when they want to give me an interconnect. I don't know why Spirit works with me like that, but they know more than I do. So I just try to figure it out. Can be a little confusing sometimes. Keep in mind that this is for entertainment purposes only. This is in no way fact. This is just psychic medium impressions, and everyone is innocent until they're proven guilty. Okay. So everybody's told me this case is really puzzling. That's all they'll tell me, and it's kind of made me nervous. So I hope I don't block myself trying to figure this out. I really want to get good information for the mom, even though I was told they weren't going in this direction. I don't care. I'm going to work it anyways because I want to help. And they can take the information or not take the information, but it's there if they want it. Please hit the like button if you're in here. I appreciate it. It does help my algorithm go. So I'm just going to clear real quick. I'm going to be pulling up his picture in just a minute. I'm going to clear first. Oh, please don't ask questions as I'm going along. You can validate what you know, but don't give any extra information. And please don't give your thoughts or feelings or input because it messes me up. So, and that's in the chat. Okay. And I try to go into all my cases blind and not know anything as much as I can. The girls will tell you, I don't want to know anything. I feel like it muddies the waters. So I try to go in the podcast. I don't even know who I'm working on until I get the picture. So. Okay. I'm going to pull up this picture now. Okay, so this is the picture I'm going to use. I haven't been feeling great about this case anyways. So we'll see. It seems if I don't get a lot of information, then they're usually alive. If I do get a lot of information, then I'm channeling their spirit. You've seen the difference in how when I was working Riker and when I work Runaways, like I don't get as much and as deep information, and if I do, and especially if I see a passing, that they're on the other side. I'm just trying to connect. Just bear with me. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer. Sometimes it doesn't. Just depends. Does anybody know if this kid went to college? Or wanted to or something? I don't know. There's something about college or learning, or did he want to? I keep hearing like polytech, but I don't know what that is, and I don't know what that means. It's usually a college. Because I keep... Oh, I think he wanted to do something. There's something around college or schooling or learning something. I just don't know what it is. Unless it's something with location. I don't know. Just giving you what I get. Because I keep hearing polytech, unless it's another case. I don't know. And I don't even know what that means, if that's even a school around there or not. I'm kind of getting a bunch of stuff at once, and I'm trying to like sort it out because my human mind is like, I don't know. Okay, so I get the word. I will, just give me a second. I'll get there. I'm trying to detangle everything because it's all coming in at once. So I get the word farmer. And there's something about money that's coming in. I don't know. I don't know exactly what that is. I get the word excited. And okay, so right now what I'm seeing is I'm seeing like a ranch house or a farmhouse or something like that. And I'm seeing, I don't know if he had animals or crops or what, or if that's just my reference to a farm. But it's like flat, kind of, but then there's mountains behind them is what I keep seeing. There's crops, but did he have cows, or were there cows by him? Because I keep hearing mooing, like cows mooing, but I don't know. Unless there were just cows around him. I'm hearing cows mooing. which is weird. Unless he wanted to get cows or something. I don't know if that was something maybe he wanted to do. I kind of like see him out in a field, kind of like what I did with whatever case that was. Monkey. Right. I'm hearing a mooing, so I think it's gonna fit somewhere. So he's okay, but I'm telling you, there's either cows by him or there's something to do with cows because I can hear them mooing. So we're just gonna leave it like that. Whether he wanted them or not, you guys know that whenever I'm adamant about something, it's because it's something that repeats and doesn't go away. So whether we can validate it or not, it's there. It could be symbolic about a farm. I don't know. Maybe he wanted some one day. Only people that are going to know are the people that know him. So, so he talks about evidence being found. Evidence found. And he shows me boots of some kind, but I don't know what kind they are. But it's weird. I see like a mound. There's like a dirt mound for some stupid reason. I don't know what the dirt mound is. And did he have a barn? Because there's a reference to a barn as well. So I don't know if they were found in proximity to the barn. But I keep seeing a barn, and then there's like a weird mound, and then there's like, I think, evidence or something. Okay, because there's a barn that's coming in, and I don't really know why the barn's coming in. I don't know if they searched it or something, but there's something with the barn. I'm trying to see. Hello, welcome. Oh, there was one near a barn. Okay. So is that where they were found, or is that where something was found, was near the barn? I'm having a hard time breathing. This is so weird. Because I'm trying to see if maybe he had, he had like issues and he took off. Or if there's anybody else involved. Having a hard time breathing, and then my head is hurting really bad all of a sudden. Which is not a great sign. When's his birthday? Because I hear 19 about to be 20. When's his birthday though? Okay, so that's why he's saying about to be 20. Okay. Gotcha. So what I was trying to see is like if he's by himself, if he took off, like if he had a issue and took off somewhere, or like there was mental issues. But he doesn't come across as that. I don't know. I keep hearing foul play. There's something about friends. I don't know what. If he had me or what. Because this was this is like this is not something he wouldn't like run off or walk off. I don't feel like he had really any mental issues or anything like that. Like this was very I don't know what the word is I'm trying to think of. This is just not normal, I guess. I feel like he was a punctual person. Like, I don't know, he talks about being on time and punctual, and I feel like he always talked to his family. Like, he says he had a lot going for himself. I keep I keep picking up the money. Like that might be the motive because there's something about money that keeps coming in. I hear two guys arguing. I don't really know what they're arguing about. Hey. Hold on a second. Stop. Guys are usually very mellow during my stuff. But, just please don't ask questions. I'll give you what I get. That's all I can do. Okay. I don't need to know. I don't want to know any extra information. Just validate what you know, and that's it. So there's something about he wants to take me like down the road. He wants to take me down the road to like a neighbor's house or something. I lost his picture. Hold on. Come back. Okay. Like another farm. Cause I also hear neighbor. My head's hurting. There's an argument with someone because I hear two men arguing. I don't really know what they're arguing over, but they're arguing over something. I think it's money or something like that. The guy feels older. He doesn't feel his age. The guy he's arguing with feels older. Like an older farmer guy, because I think he's a farmer too. Because that's coming in. So, but he wants to take me down the street to like this neighbor's house, and I don't know if there was he's like a friend / neighbor, but some kind of arguing over something. I don't know if he owed him money or I just hear arguing in my head, like an older guy and then him arguing back and forth. He keeps taking me to this house. It's not his house. It's a house down the road. And there's like a long dirt driveway that goes up to this house. Or there's a dirt. I don't know if the dirt is like when you leave his house and you go, if it's a dirt road. It probably is, but there's definitely a dirt road that goes up to this house. And the dude, I keep getting cowboy hat, or I don't know. I think sometimes he wears a cowboy hat and sometimes he wears a like regular hat, like baseball hat or something. Because I'm getting both, but I don't really know why I'm getting both. And the other thing too is I'm getting like jeans, a belt buckle, and like one of the cowboy shirts, but at the same time I'm getting overalls. So I don't know if this guy like goes between both of those things. But this guy, okay, so that would make him his neighbor. There's some kind of argument that happened with that guy. That's who he keeps talking about. That's who he keeps saying is involved in this. He's very adamant about that. And again, this is all speculation, okay? Or it's just psychic media impressions. This is not a for sure thing, but whoever that guy is down the street, I feel like he's responsible for this. I don't know, is he supposed to be working there that day? And does he drive like an older style kind of beat up truck? I don't know. I keep getting, it's weird, like an older style beat up truck kind of. I get white. I get like the color white. But I got the color red in Maya's, and we're thinking that was because it was the color of Dylan's truck. Because they're telling me that again, but that was already validated with a couple people I know. They thought that that's why it fit. Yeah, there's an argument like I don't know if he wasn't doing his job right. The guy, I hear, drunk. Do you guys know if he drinks? Drunk. And I think he's on his property. This guy. He's on this guy's property. This guy has, I don't know if he's got acres or some kind of acres to his land. But he keeps taking me down the street to this guy's property. Taking me down the street to his property. He doesn't take me anywhere else. And there's mountains that surround him, right? There's something about a creek too, like I don't think it's a big one. Getting a really bad headache. There's something with his head. I keep getting this weird vision, and I don't know what the vision is, but I mean, I don't understand the vision because if he was shot, there would be a lot of blood, and I don't think there is unless he took him somewhere else and shot him. But whenever and it could mean something else. Whenever someone shoots a gun and like in the movies, okay, when someone shoots someone and all the birds fly off with the gunshot, like in a movie, like that's what I keep seeing. And I don't understand it. I don't understand that vision at all. Because there's also because there's also a reference to like a shovel and possibly being hit in the head with it. Because my head is hurting really bad and I hear like I keep seeing something swung at me, but I don't know if that just knocked him out and then he took him, And then exactly. And like all the birds like scatter. It's so weird that I've never seen that in a case before. So it's like I feel like I'm hit in the head, and then I I'm picked up and I'm carried and I'm put in the truck and driven down the road. And I hear the word staged, like things were left a certain way, like for instance the boots and stuff, like to make it look like something else. Okay. I mean, I don't know if they were put in his truck or the other truck, or I'm not really sure. I just feel like he's being put into a truck. But did this guy drink? Because I keep getting the reference to a drunk, and I think that's maybe why he didn't like do his job right. Besides him being lazy. Like, I don't know how I got hooked up with this guy. Well, he's adamant. Because I was sitting here and I was trying to be like, because I'm sitting here, yeah, he feels older. Is he like a bigger guy, like a bigger, stockier guy? Damn it. Okay. They need to check that guy's property. I mean, it takes a warrant. I know. They don't really have any like evidence that they need. They have evidence that was left there on purpose. He's adamant. He's adamant about taking me down to that freaking farm or wherever that guy lived. Hold on, I lost this picture. And there's a reference to a creek. So you said there was a creek. I want to go towards the very back of his property. I see. Would there be trees on that acreage? Because it's like I see one lone tree. He's by the creek somewhere because he keeps showing me the creek. And it's like I see one tree by itself. And there's reference to a gravel road. So again, I don't know if the gravel road is to go to the property. Does that guy have cows? Because that could be why I was hearing the cows. Because if he did take his truck, then it was to make it look like Dylan like drove it. He made this look weird. You know what I mean? Like that's why everybody says it's so puzzling and weird, but it's not really. It's not really a. I'm getting chills. It's not really that complicated. He says. He says it seems like it because of all the stuff that was left to throw everybody in other directions. You know what I mean? Like the guy's not dumb. And I'm not trying to accuse anybody. I always feel bad about when I do that, or when I talk about someone specific. Yeah, but I don't think it was. I don't think it was a meth head or anybody like that. He said he knows this guy. He knows him, and he's a neighbor. I don't know why he didn't say worker, but I think at one time I don't know what the friends come in at either. If they weren't friends, I don't know where that comes in, unless he's just talking about friends looking for him or some other reason. Well, they wear gloves to work, so it's possible. I keep wanting to go to the back of that guy's like acreage though, like the very back of it. Okay, maybe yeah, that could be true. His grandpa was friends with him. That could be why he's saying that. You're right. Okay. That makes sense. I keep getting chills. I feel like I just keep seeing one tree standing by itself. It's a reference to a 4. And I don't know if that's a 4 in the address, a 4 miles. I don't really know. There's a reference to a 4 that comes in really strong. Someone needs to go to that property and just wander on the back of it. I don't know. He's probably got fencing or something. I wonder if he has cows. Is it about 4 miles down the road? That would be definitely be the 4. Okay. I don't see him taking off because I see there was some sort of argument. Okay. So how far is it? How far is it from? Because I was hearing 4 or 5, and then I thought he was just trying to count, so I didn't know what that was. But so how far is his house to the other guy's house? So I hear the word. I hear property. Because the reason why, I don't know. I just keep hearing them argue. They're arguing over something. You know, if he fired him or he didn't agree with what he was paying him or something like that. It's weird because I think the guy was like holding a tool of some kind, like either a shovel or a rake or something like that. I take it as a shovel. And he got pissed off and he just swung it. Like that's how it comes across. But I don't know if that's what killed him, because unless the gunshot thing is a symbolic thing for like when something happens and then it's just quiet afterwards, like all the birds laugh and it's quiet, it could be that, or it could be that, he took him and then shot him somewhere else. And I hate to say that. I'm sorry if the family ever watched this. I apologize. But I'm just giving what I get, and I hope it's wrong. I hope he's alive somewhere. But unfortunately, I don't think that's the case. No, he's adamant. He's adamant that it's that guy. He's adamant. He's adamant about it. He keeps taking me down the street to that guy's house and on the property, and there's a creek, and I see a lone tree. I don't know why I keep seeing a tree by itself unless there's a tree. I'd be curious if there's cows between either on that guy's property or I don't know if there's cows on that dude's property or if there's cows like between the properties. I don't really know where the cows fit in. You know how sometimes people have cows out and they like roam around. I just keep hearing mooing, so maybe there's cows walking around by him. I don't know. I don't know. I just want to go to the back of that guy's property, go by the creek. The creek is important. The creek, he's somewhere by that creek. Somewhere. He's got to be somewhere by that creek. And then I keep seeing like a tree by itself. Like out here in my yard, I have like a tree that stands by itself. And I don't know. I mean, it's possible towards the back. Because Because if I keep going, then I hit mountains and stuff, right? Or, I don't know. I have to go a ways. I just know there's mountains around. And it's weird whenever something's... yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, or maybe there's cows, like, near him, and maybe that's why I was picking that up. The guy feels bigger, and he's definitely older. I'm not getting a name. And I don't want to say that that's his name, whoever asked me that, because it was said. He says you don't need a name, it's this guy. I think he was the last one there. And they're gonna... there was some kind of argument. Okay, so I don't need to try to get a name then. I hate getting names because when I do that, I pull in from all other cases and I don't even know if I... there's Jack again, but I don't think that's it. Jack came in another case, and it might fit another case, my interconnect thing. First or middle. Okay. This guy is like... he was... I think he was like the last... I just see an argument. I can't really see the guy too clearly either. I just feel like he's older and he's bigger. I don't care about the reward, but I'm cool with anybody that wants to give them my information. Anybody can share my videos wherever you want to share them. Wherever you think that they're going to listen, because people don't like to listen. So, yeah, I keep getting like wider shoulders, like bigger guy, older. I keep getting like white or gray or salt and pepper hair or something like that. I feel like the guy has a temper. He's just taking me down the road. He's taking me... I'm getting anxiety. I'm like, are you sure? He's like, yes. That's it. It's got to be him. I'm telling you. I don't want to go anywhere else but there. And normally I don't get, like, it doesn't happen a lot where I get properties, but I'm pretty adamant he's on his acreage somewhere by a creek and by a lone tree. The guy's an asshole. Sorry, but he's not a nice dude. And I think he actually has a rifle, because I'm seeing a rifle. I don't know if he carries it with him or he just has it, or if he just has different guns, because there's something about that. I'm hearing Prescott. We're just gonna say it. I don't know how it fits or if it's even gonna fit here, but that's how my names are. They can fit wherever. If it fits here, great. I don't know. I hear Prescott, so I don't know. Yeah, it's like he said... I think it's that guy, because I swear in part of the argument I can hear him say, you know how long I've worked for this farm. Um, that's part of the argument, and I don't know if maybe he was saying like that. I wonder if he ended up taking money from something like a stash or something that Dylan had. I don't know why I keep picking up money too. Like maybe he thought he owed him more or something, or like this. It was a heated argument. Um, it feels like a heated argument that went way wrong. Like the guy just picked up what was ever near because I don't know if he had been doing working or something, and then Dylan came to talk to him because I keep seeing him like with I think it's like a shovel or something. I don't know. There's a reference to the barn like really strongly though. Yeah, I don't know. That's what this was about. That's what this was about. He says my family knows him, so it's got to be that guy. And I think he did things to make it look like Dylan took off or something like that, or maybe like by leaving evidence, like obvious evidence. He was trying to throw the investigation in another direction, like maybe Dylan lost his marbles and ran off somewhere, kind of thing. Um, because Dylan comes in as a very strong person, a strong-minded person. I feel like he had goals, aspirations, and dreams. I feel like he was a really good kid. I feel like a lot of people liked him. Um, I hear the word golden child, so I don't know. I feel like he was really excited to be running. I don't know if he worked on that farm as a kid with his grandpa because it comes across as maybe he worked on the farm when he was a kid with him, and then it just became an aspiration and a dream. Um, and maybe at one point he was going to go to college and then decided he didn't need to or didn't want to. I don't know. Or maybe he thought one day he would. Because he was only 19. I mean, he had a lot of time to decide. Uh, I feel like him and his mom are close. She talks about being a mama's boy. Um, he goes like this. That tells me they were close. And he holds her hand. So that tells me that they had a close relationship. He says to her to go with her intuition, go with her gut. I feel like she I feel like she is very suspicious of this guy, and um, her suspicions are right on. The guy is like a crazy dude. I think, I think he was like he would fly off the handle or just be a complete a hole. Uh, it's what keeps coming in. He definitely feels. Oh, my fingers start hurting. He definitely feels like an older, just like a total a hole. Total a hole. Um, and he's like, I don't know how I put up with him for so long. Dylan saying I wanted to throw out the trash because he didn't like the guy, but right, because he didn't like the guy. But the only reason I feel like he kept him on as long as he did was because his grandpa kept him on. Like he was trying to abide by his grandpa's wishes, and um, you know what I mean. He was trying to abide by. He was a good kid. He was trying to he felt like his grandpa would have wanted him to keep the same people around, and he didn't want to have to lose their job just because of that. But Dylan, he didn't like the guy, and he had every reason to not like the guy. I feel like keep getting a reference to a scar somewhere. I don't know if it's on his face or... I don't know. There's something about a scar on this guy. I don't see him all that clearly, as much as I'd like to. I just feel like he's bigger, like a bigger, stockier guy. Dylan did what he thought was best for, because I feel like maybe he felt like he walked on eggshells because he would tell the guy to do something and the guy would completely ignore him. He didn't want to listen to him. Because it's like he didn't respect him in the way that he respected the grandpa, and feels like a narcissist. So rip off. Why do you do that? Really quiet. Sorry, he's usually quiet. Usually doesn't do anything. I do want to mess with the cat. I mean, I'm burning up. There's not much more to get because he's adamant that it's this guy. He's adamant that it's that property. Like, I'm trying to go away from that property and I can't get away from it. I can't get away from the guy. Like, and I just keep hearing a heated argument. Like, there's a heated argument. And it all started with him starting to talk to him about probably firing him, maybe giving him his last check, but I don't know. And the clothes I was describing earlier could go for Dylan and that guy, you know. It's also a reference to 7. So that could be July, it could be the 7th, it could be 7 miles. I don't know. But there's a reference to 7. I hear the word pond, but I don't know if there's a pond around there or something, or how that fits. But I keep wanting to go to that property, to the back of the property where the creek is, and there's a lone tree. And he just keeps repeating that over and over and over again for some odd reason. I keep losing this picture. What'd you send me, Angela? Oh, okay. The picture of him on the tractor when he was a kid. That makes sense. That's what I was getting. Like, he liked being on his grandpa's farm. Like, it ran in his blood, you know. I don't know if he was close to his grandpa, but I think so. It feels like he liked going there and spending time there and stuff like that. Like, that's what made him want to do it, and that's why his grandpa left him the farm. There is a pond. Where at? I'm having like a hard time like getting a full breath. Dylan's property or the guy we're talking about? Oh, okay. He could just be validating they drained it. Unless there's one on that guy's property. Because I didn't know any of that, so he could just be validating. Okay, he could just be validating that then. That he dug a pond and all that. It doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, anything that's near him, although it could have a multiple meaning. I think that any other search efforts, that aren't on that property. Might be a waste of time, but unless I'm wrong, I could be wrong. But it's pretty adamant. And the girls will tell you if I'm stuck on something, there's a reason I'm stuck on it and I can't get away from it. And I'm not getting like driving anywhere else or going anywhere else. You know, I'm not being taken into the mountains. Now, why he did that, why he put him on his property, I don't know. People do that all the time, I guess. Then there's so many other places he could put him. Maybe he didn't want to be seen. Maybe he thought he was going to be seen. I don't really know. I don't. Convenient is what I hear. It's convenient place to put him. And he knows they would need a warrant, which they need evidence, you know, all that. So convenient. And like he says, the guy's lazy. Like he didn't want to, because I definitely feel he's buried. I want to go way back to the back of the property by, like I said, by a creek and by there's just a lone tree just there. It's weird. It's by the creek. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like he said, it was convenient because it was just, you know, and the way that he's made it seem like this is just some like maybe Dylan ran off or something, you know, or I think he tried to make it look like Dylan was crazy and went somewhere because that would be the only reason to like leave Boots and like run the truck off somewhere. And I don't even know if this happened on the property or not. I don't know if Dylan drove his own truck. I don't know if the dude drove it. I don't know. That's not coming in, so it's kind of confusing. Sometimes they just give me important stuff, and it's this guy, this property, adamant about it. I don't want to go anywhere else. That's it. I'm not really getting much else. Like I said, I was tired, so I wasn't sure how much I was going to get. But sometimes I never really have a case that's straightforward like this. But I know everybody was telling me it's like so puzzling and it seems so weird. But I think that's just because it was made to look that way, and it's really not. Like it's really simple, and I think the family has an idea. Has an idea that this guy's involved. Unfortunately, cops say, they're adult, and the way that it was made to look, I think it had a lot to do with the way he staged things, because I got staged. Well, yeah, because when you're druggy, you're paranoid. So, of course, you're going to act like that. He's adamant that it was a fight over being fired or something, like you said. It was a fight over that. And he already didn't respect him. It just pissed him off. Like, who do you think you are kind of thing is what I hear. Like, who do you think you are? Do you know how long I've worked for this farm? I don't know if he worked there when Dylan was little, but it's like he's like, I saw you grow up kind of thing. But I think they butted heads a lot. I think they butted heads like a lot for some reason. Because he didn't respect them. He'd ask him to do stuff and he'd just take forever to do it. Like, you're not going to tell me what to do, kid, kind of thing. But I mean, I see him kind of being around as Dylan's growing up. I don't know at what age, but I think he spent a lot of time at that farm. Did he live there or something? Or did he just spend a lot of time there? Definitely feel like he spent a lot of time there. His grandpa put him to work at a young age. That's how he got his work ethic. And I feel like after school or whatever, he would go there and work. Is what he shows me. Like, he loved it. And I think he had big plans for it. And he is super smart. He feels like a super smart kid, like he could have made it thrive. I hear the word twist of fate. Twist of fate. You're right. The friends, I think, could be the grandpa's friends. That makes sense now. I also hear the word John, but I don't know how it fits. I don't know if it's here or another case. You know how I am with names. Is there a well on that other property? Because I hear the word well. Okay, Linda. Good to see you. My head just keeps hurting really bad. I'm like, well, Dylan, you got anything else to say? Yeah, as much as I could describe him. You'll have to go back and listen. Really, just like I said, a big, stockier man. I describe the things that he wears. He's down the street. That's the guy that they think it is, the one that worked for him. He's an older guy. I keep getting like grayish or salt and pepper. There's like gray or white to his hair somewhere along, you know. I keep getting that. But he's down the street. He was the one that worked there. That everybody, he's a jerk. Everybody knows he's a jerk. Yeah, you know how I am with names. So, yeah, good luck with that. Why is my touch screen is not working so oddly? Why? You know, sometimes names come easy, sometimes they don't. I don't know what to say. They rarely even say how many EVPs, so it's just not one of my strong points. I do, but sometimes it's not in the same case. And the more I try, the more I pick up other random stuff. So, unfortunately. Also getting an R, I'm not sure where that fits. That also came in harmonies. Thank you, Linda. Let me see if I turn this on. So here the name Rick. And I don't know where these names fit. That's why I'm saying. Rick. I have Jack, John, Rick, and Prescott, and I don't know. They might not fit here. They might fit here. I don't know. So what happens when I try to get names? I just pull in whatever. Tell them to Google it. They do keep getting an R though, but I don't know where that's coming in at. I don't know. I'm getting super drained, so that's not helpful at all, and I've got a really bad headache. And I'm hot. It happens when I channel, but I'm not really getting much else, unfortunately. It's a new case too, so. Remember, these names can be first or middle, or they might not even fit this case, but this is the guy that they think, the one that the neighbor that lives down the street. There's something about the 26th, but I don't know what it is. And then he says the 29th, so I don't know. Don't know. You know, whenever I ask, I rarely get answers. He's not very strong, because it's new. But also, he's probably said what he wants to. I don't know. It doesn't necessarily mean he went missing on the 26th. It could be something happened that day that's important, and then the 29th. So I don't know. I feel like it was like, it still feels like daylight, but like later in the day. It doesn't feel like it's dark when this happens, but maybe like around sunset or something like that. That's what it feels like. And that guy was supposed to be working that day, like, or he was there that day. I don't know if there was work logs that were kept. It keeps taking me back to the barn. I don't know what's in the barn. Huh. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm not getting much else. Honestly, my eyes feel like really heavy. Like I feel just super drained and kaput all of a sudden. So I don't feel like I could get any more if I wanted to. It's just like all of a sudden, I could probably turn off this computer and pass out right now. That's how I feel. I'm just trying to see if I can get anything straggling, but it's just repeating. Just everything's just repeating. I don't know, guys. I think that's it. I'm not getting anything else. I mean, if I have to work more, I will, but he's very adamant and straightforward. Not very many times do I get a straightforward reading. They say what they want to say, and then that's it. So, it's straightforward that he's saying that this guy's responsible, and that's where he's at. I don't get anywhere else, and I don't get anyone else. I don't know if anybody helped him or not. Helped this guy or not. I don't think so. I see him by himself. See, this was like just keep hearing the arguments in my head, and then it's like he just picked up whatever and swung it. I do see him like taking off his shoes. That was one thing he did to make it look weird. Or something. I don't know. There's something about that. If I have to do a typed up reading to try to get more, I can try to do that and then let you guys know what I got. Unfortunately, I don't think I can get any more tonight. But if I want to try to get more, if family wants me to try to get more, I can do a typed reading and then share it with you guys. But honestly, I don't feel the need because he's very adamant who's involved and where he's at. But sometimes when I do typed reading, I get a little bit deeper and I get a little bit more information. So we'll see. We'll see. I'll let you know what I decide to do. So, all right, sounds good. I don't know where you guys were saying to send the information to that we're open to psychics and mediums. You know who it is, right? Going somewhere? Because we can just shoot them an email with my video and just, I don't know. I'm so tired that I was worried I wasn't even going to get what I needed to get, but he's pretty adamant. Okay. All right. So if you know, then that's fine. I chopped my hair off. All right, guys. Thank you. Make sure you like, subscribe, share if you need to, or if you feel like it will help. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it. Until next time.